Hi everyone, welcome back to the last video that's gonna have a bunch of trailer clips and GIFs and all that good stuff. I'll actually be able to post my actual gameplay of the game after this video. So when this video releases, I believe this is gonna be the day the early access actually releases, and you'll be able to stream it, play it, and stream it if you are a backer kid or a Kickstarter backer, which I backed it back in February of last year. And tomorrow you should expect a video from me just going over my first impressions of the game, going through character customization, just getting the feel of the game for the first couple minutes. I might edit it down just a little bit just so it's a little bit more entertaining, but you can kind of get a grasp of what the game looks like on that video. I wanted to just make a quick video about the Coral Island Early Access Roadmap. I didn't include in my last video because that video just got a little long for my comfort, and I didn't want to make it to 20 minutes because I think it was getting to 20 minutes at one point. So I just want to make a quick roadmap video because there's a lot going on, and they put a lot of information here which is going to be useful for us to go over. First, there's the feedback update. I don't know exactly what this means, but they said there's going to be an early access feedback update or something, and there's going to be bug fixes, optimization, quality of life, clothing batch 1 and decor batch 1. So this is maybe going to be the first update after the early access releases. Within a few weeks, maybe a month or something, we can expect the feedback update. So people are gonna be so I'm guessing people are gonna be playing the game. They're gonna have some feedback, which makes sense, and they're gonna give it to developers at Stairway Games, and they're gonna see what they can do to make it a little bit better, to kind of fit everybody's style in terms of what they like and what they don't like. And that's going to be the first update that they're going to release. So I do believe this roadmap is in chronological order. However, they do just go straight into spring instead of, between October 11th and basically winter. So the feedback update might be like the winter update. It's going to be really small stuff, and they just want people to play the game, leave some feedback, and give them a few months before the spring update, and they'll actually release a sizable patch. For the spring update, you'll get a tree planting festival, a bathing outfit for several NPCs, 5 stars for all the NPC, the romanceable star events for all the NPCs, wildlife animals, clothing batch 2, and decor batch 2. For the summer content update, you'll get a combat feature beta. Maybe you'll be able to combat other players or other NPCs. You'll get a summer outfit, wind gate mining. I believe we'll get 2 gates of mining possibly in the first, when the early access releases. Then we're gonna get 6 stars for all the NPCs, or 6 hearts for all the NPCs, and then story quest part 2. So this is where it's gonna kind of ramp up, I think, for the story. I don't know how big of the updates they want during the early access in terms of the story, because I don't think during the early access, even towards the end of early access, I don't think we're gonna get the full story until the 1.0 update. We also got the Merfolk content update, which is kind of exciting because I didn't think the Merfolk Kingdom was going to be available during the early access, but it's going to be available between summer and fall of next year. They're going to have a diving feature beta, the Merfolk Kingdom access, diving 30 meters, which I think originally it's 10 and 20 meters in the early access, and then clothing batch 3 and decor batch 3. And then fall, which is going to be basically a year from now, they're going to have a spooky festival, fall outfit, 7 hearts for all the NPCs, Deep Forest accessible, more game progression, clothing batch 4, and decor batch 4. So in my previous video, they said that they're aiming for a year, but they might do a little bit longer. If people just want more stuff done, they might just increase it a little bit, maybe by 6 months or just a few months, just to have them perfect the game as well as they can. I think they already made their mind up saying that this game is going to release early 2024, because they said there's going to be a winter content update before the 1.0 update. That's going to include the Winter Fair Festival, Winter Outfit, Winter World Set Dress, Story Quest Part 3, Clothing Batch 5, Decor Batch 5, and Adoptable Pets. But that's not it. There's going to be the Winter Update, and then there's going to be the Endgame Update. Firegate Mining is going to be unlocked, the diving 40 meters, 8 hearts for all NPCs, and miscellaneous NPC outfits. And the last update, or the last content update before the 1.0 update, is going to be the Marriage and Children update. So you're finally gonna get 10 hearts, which it looks like that's gonna be the max for all NPCs. They're gonna introduce marriage, children portraits, and children dialogues. Finally, there's gonna be the 1.0 update, which I'm expecting 2024, early 2024, maybe around March or something. We're gonna get the 1.0 update, which is gonna include the Merfolk NPCs, Merfolk Festival, Spooky Day outfits, tourist system, backer NPC, which is like the $10,000 tier one, I think, the Founders Hall, and the Kickstarter reward delivered. But they did include something after with the 1.0 update. The multiplayer update is going to come out. We don't know if that's going to be just a month, couple months, maybe a year, hopefully not a year. But the multiplayer update is going to come out, and that's going to include full multiplayer, so 1 to 4 player co-op, update on mod support, update on kids growing up, and update on island hopping. And the island hopping, we did know that already, that it was going to come out after the 1.0 update. We just didn't know how soon it was going to come out. I'm maybe expecting maybe a year and a half after the 1.0 update that island hopping is going to come out. Possibly 2 years if they want to make it as detailed as possible and add NPCs to each island and have like a story in each island. They're going to have to take their time with that, which I'm completely fine with, but that's basically, they just said, just update on island hopping, nothing too big. But that's it for the early access roadmap. They did say it's subject to change, so they could take out the winter update included with the 1.0 update and release it next year, end of next year. But we'll see how that goes. I think it's fine. People are still going to be able to play the game for the next year and a half, so there's no reason to rush the game to the 1.0 update. I think in my future videos and my more casual videos, I'm going to be talking a little bit more in depth with some of the stuff. I might just take some of the stuff from the roadmap, from these frequently asked questions, and make videos about them. Just have like a more detailed conversation and just speculate on some of the stuff, because I think it's fun to speculate. I think everybody likes to speculate, and I think speculation actually leads to some changes, and some good changes at that. But that's all I had. Expect my next video to actually finally have some gameplay of the game, have my first impressions that I can finally release. I did get to play the alpha a little bit, but I really haven't played the game that much, and I'm excited to get into it and actually play the game. Tomorrow, just expect a new video, and I'm super excited, and I'll see you on the next one.